Welcome back to my channel. I'm making the video to basically show I'm putting 35s on my truck, and I originally had basically 31s and they were looking too small for us, so I went ahead and got myself 35s and posting this video to show everybody what's going to look like afterwards here. Show you in a bit. Well, this is what the truck looks like after 35s are put on. In the front tire there, I put the old tire in there just so you can tell the difference between the 31 and the 35. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove it out of the way. This way you can take a better look at it. But I just wanted you to compare for a moment. So this is what she looks like. It looks a lot better with the 35s on because the 31s just look too puny. Well, after having the tires on the truck for a while, I will say that I have liked them. They gave the truck a different ride from what the 31s gave me. It's a smoother ride. For you guys and women that don't know it or not, but with the other tires, they were more narrow. They were like a 10.5, and I went with a 12.5. The things that you got to realize is when you go to a bigger tire and a wider tire, you have to think about the tire pressure of how it's going to wear out, because with the width, the more tire pressure you have, the more it's just going to ride on the center. The less tire pressure that you actually have, it's going to ride more evenly across the whole tread. You just don't want to go too soft because you'll end up riding just on the edge here on both sides. And if you have too much pressure, you'll ride basically right on the center, and how it wears out will be totally different. You just got to find out the center point pressure wise, so that way it'll actually wear out evenly right across the whole thing. Now, besides that, the more pressure you have in it, the harder the tire, of course, and the rougher the ride. The less tire pressure you have, the softer the ride. Besides being on the road, I also go off-roading, so I actually had to fluctuate back and forth. The tire itself says between 45 and 65 pounds. Now, I've been riding between 35 and 40, depending on the kind of ride I want, and I'm still not exactly sure how I want it, but right now I'm roughly about 43, about 45 in the front, and about 41 to 42 in the back, because the back is a lot lighter than what the front is. The front is always going to have more pressure in it than the back, because it's heavier in the front, and it's going to bow out more towards the bottom area. So I just figured I would let you know on how the ride is. The softer the ride, I found out, or the less pressure, the softer the ride is more pleasurable for me. A lot of people prefer to have the more air in it, for, as they call it rides more of a truck feel. I like the truck feel, but I'm also into comfort. I'm not into too much of hitting a pothole and you feel it. I prefer more of a hit a pothole. It's actually a softer bump or thump than it would be to be more firm. But just to let you know, I actually do prefer the bigger tires than the smaller ones. Makes the truck look better, but I also like the more of a feel. So I hope this video was informative for you. I'm hoping it is. If there's any questions, go ahead and post it on the bottom, let me know, and I'll do what I can to answer the questions for you. Alrighty, thank you very much. Bye.